Just a couple minutes and we'll be live. Hey guys, give me just a minute here, settling down and in the chair. Thank you very much for the biddies there, man. I'm not even on yet. Thank you. So for those that don't know, I do a monthly like Storytime thing where I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna read the actual storyline from the monthly event. Most people don't actually read it. I rather enjoy it, so I try to read it for people that can catch it on demand or whatever. So that's what we'll be doing first, and then we're gonna do some Old Man Logan and Colosus beta, because I am allowed to do that. Now I just have to disclaim that it's subject to change at any time. There, I can just go ahead and come on now. It's subject to change at any time, so everything you see could change. However, we'll get to see this, the new and improved, and see how the beta works and how I level them up and get them up, and hopefully they have it up and running now. Next week, your first 5-star. Ah, that's awesome, dude. As a surprise for the Crystal later tonight, I have both a 5 and a 6-star to open up, so you get to see a 6-star opening tonight as well, which is really cool. I've been waiting. It took me a little while to get to normal, a little bit longer than normal to get up to that amount of shards for it, but we're there. So, and as you can see, I have finally completed my monthly 100% all the way through. So, what I normally do, duped 4-star Voodoo. Nice. Oh man, Voodoo got me through so much, and duped. Yeah, that's awesome. That's the way to go. He's really good duped. He's decent unduped, but he's really good duped. So, good way to go. And he does a lot of cool stuff. I like him. What's going on, Rex on Rex? How you doing, man? We're gonna do our monthly story time tonight, because there's war going on, so I can't really get into like any of the variant stuff because my champs are tied up in war. Agent Venom or Black Panther Civil Warrior? Black Panther Civil Warrior is a better defender. Yeah, he's a better defender. Putting him on like a couple of different nodes, he can really excel at. Anything with the armor up node where he gets like armor automatically, then he becomes basically stun immune and reflects the stun back on them, so their parry is kind of taken out. So then they're left with either intercepting or taking lots of block damage. So Black Panther Civil War, that's the way to go. Or defender, in my opinion. Yeah, Aegis probably would not be a bad one either. But yeah, definitely Civil War versus Agent Venom. Agent Venom used to be really good defender because he comes out of his stuns with the Clintar Rage very easily, and or shrugs off any debuffs really easily. But people have learned very quickly how to get around all that, and if you just play him right and patient, he's actually very easy. So. Let's see. Chapter 2, Act 4. Nice, nice. You're gonna like that duped Black Panther or the Voodoo. What's going on, Joker? How you doing, man? You got skill? Oh, you got so you did variant 2 then, right? Is variant 3 still given out? Is it still a 2016 or better, or did they change it? I haven't done it. I haven't seen the rewards. Yeah. I haven't seen the rewards for it. 2015, 2016. Okay. Trying to think of the champs from that. There's some decent ones, right? I got Cosmic, and I brought my Venom up with it. Was Gwenpool back then? Did they have Gwenpool in the 2015, 2016? She'd be one that would be useful with it. But I don't remember when she came in the contest. Anyway, you guys feel free to talk amongst yourselves as I go through and read this monthly event and my very poor attempts at voicing this. So, just so you know, that's what we're doing first. But we do have 5 and 6 star to open up later on. Answering the letter you received from the CEO of DaCosta International, asking for a private meeting, you arrived to find a lone figure emerging from the shadows. Gotta think of an accent for him. He's gonna be like Latino, right? Thank you for meeting with me, Summoner. My name is Roberto DaCosta. DaCosta International is a new startup in the battle realm, and we are looking to work with partners like yourself. We've been experimenting with proprietary new technology to shape the future, but the key component has gone missing. An asset to my company. And a friend. Oh, wow, Meister. Gloves off, man. Trucker, you don't gotta take that, man. If you're cute. If you're interested in investigating your time in DaCosta International, helping us track down our missing asset, your work has the potential to reward your efforts tenfold. What are you gonna do with it? Build an app? Think bigger, kid. Scale and impact are two different things, Stark. I figured a man of your intellect would know the difference. The Industrial Revolution started with a drop of ink. Me know. What's going on? Look, Channel 19, how you doing, man? Sorry, I was trying to read also. Seems like someone stole your ink bottle, Sonny. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend. French, I would know. A little. Un peu. Je parle français un peu. Oh, what's up, Jose? Looks different name. All right, I got you. I got you. And welcome. I know the end one of this has a bunch of different ones. Well, I don't know if I would say that it is fascist to say his last name is, or his name is Pedro. That racist, maybe, but not fascist. You're inexperienced, kid. That asset is wasted on you. Why don't you lend it to me, and we can really do something special? So, you can turn it into a factory and build more garbage? You'd rather build 10 million more rotary phones than invent the smartphone. Please, Tony, you're so unimaginative. Oh, I didn't know. I'm imagining plenty of ways to kick your ass. I'm one snarky remark away from melting your armor off your smug face, Stark. Nazis are an example of fascists. Oh my gosh. Why would there be a 320-minute queue? That's crazy. On a Monday night. Like, is there something going on? Right? Rip. Ugh. You getting fired up, huh? How's about you apply to that to your business? Maybe you wouldn't be losing assets if... That's it! Oh yeah? Bring it on, hothead. Get out of my way, summoner. Like a 320-minute queue, man. That's a crazy amount of time to wait. I'm hoping that's some sort of major mistake on their part. Defeating Iron Man. Sunspot tells you it's best if you leave. He asks that you use your skills to locate his asset and return it to him. Jeez Louise, 19,000? As you wander through the battle room, a familiar voice calls out to you. Oh, Summoner! It's your favorite rule-breaking, butt-kicking, breathtaking, smack-talking... I forget where I was going with this, but boy howdy do I have some news for you. Thanks, Mike. I'll keep that in mind. I have a son. I just try to pretend, Mikester, that's all. Just because I have fun with it, man. I just have fun with it. So I should do that one for like Emma Frost or something. What's up, Silver? How you doing, man? Now, I know what you're thinking. How is it that both medically and legally possible? Fate. It's fate. Did you know in the comics there is a kid pool, and he is quite hilarious. Quote unquote mobile kid. Yeah, I thought that was pretty nice and clockle. I was like, yeah, thanks, man. Notice I didn't say, yeah, that's me. I just kind of let it slide and was playing off of it. Like, yeah, okay, I'll take that. He's right over here. Look. Isn't he cute? Look at those rosy cheeks on that cherubim face. Output Gray. Self-friend, Doug. Listen, Robopool. I told you. That's the summoners. Quit yammering on about this Doug fellow. I didn't see that new Thor movie. Doug is dead. Did you see that new Thor movie? Hey, summoner. You should see his special attacks. We've been watching internet videos and playing video games all day. He's really impressionable. Good thing I found him, and not like someone like Colosus. Big, red, is as boring as a bag of rocks, and he sucks. But not for long. Chapter 1 is done. Nice. Yeah, I did not agree with anything they were saying. Now, there are the no skill games they were talking about, and I give it a great example. Slot machines, that's a no skill game. And you can't call yourself a gamer if you're just freaking playing slots and that's all you're doing. Like, that's no point. But you even and I hate to say it, but even like Candy Crush, right? There's skill involved in it. And you can't deny, I don't care how many transactions there are, you can't deny that if you play it at a level and get to a skill level, you are a gamer. That's what you are. It's what you're doing. I don't care what the game is. I don't care what the platform is. It could be chess. It could be a board game. It doesn't matter. That's what I was trying to get across is if you play a game and you get to a skill level, then you are a gamer. It does not matter what it is. I think I got my point across, but we'll see. I'm so happy to be a co-parent with you, Summoner. I think this turn of events calls for a celebration. What other way to celebrate in the Battle Realm than consuming as much ISO 8 as possible? Input unclear. What ISO 8 is? Oh, you're in for a treat, Robopool. It is only the greatest thing ever. It makes you feel alive. It's like a shot of adrenaline right into your eyeball. Which is absolutely not something I'm familiar with. Alright, this is the spot. Now, to open the fence with a completely normal amount of force. Y, entity, designated friend pool, need break-in. Aw, he knows his daddy. I'm so happy. I'll let that completely uncalled for accusation slide. Oh! Every rule has the exception, and that's the Wii games. So you're saying there's no skill involved in Wii games? Roughly, that's what you're equating that to. So there are some Wii games that are pretty terrible. Input ISO 8 error. Self feel unwell. Oh, you're fine. Just fine. Here, have some more. I love the Tech ISO 8. The most forbidden fruit. Input mother overload. Self not. No subroutine available. Ha! Look at his wacky face. It's like letting a baby suck on a lemon. It's always got to be Deadpool. They need to come up with another character that can break the fourth wall like him. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news. D23, we got some new shows coming. She-Hulk, Moon Knight. She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and... Shoot, I forgot the last one. Can't believe I forgot it. Somebody tell me. Oh, Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel. And they also told us that Kit Harington, who was Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, is going to be playing Black Knight in the Eternals movie. I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool casting to me. So, they screwed him over in Game of Thrones, and I'm hoping that he can do some redemption in the Marvel MCU. New Greta Van Fleet single next month. That's awesome too. And I'm sure you guys have seen the rumors of who's coming in: Clairvoyant, Black Widow, and forgot the other guy. But they're coming next month. What else is there? Spider-Man is, still out, so they have not come to any kind of agreement or anything. I think what's going to end up happening with that, honestly, is Sony is going to do the next Spider-Man movie completely on their own, probably in the Venom universe, because they can't use anything Marvel as far as MCU. So I think we're going to see him in that movie, and then depending on how well that does is where it's really going to happen next. Either he's going to stay out, or it's going to be a bomb, and they'll come back to the table and say, okay, we're done, do your thing. I don't know how it's going to pan out. I'm just kind of hopeful that it doesn't, but I know that's probably what's going down. They kind of made some finality statements at D23 and some other places. So don't look for Spider-Man to be back in the MCU, at least anytime soon, unfortunately. Personally, I don't like Sony's take on Spider-Mans. Like Spider-Man 1 and 2 with Tobey Maguire, they were okay. They were good. Decent. Spider-Man 3 was terrible. But the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, I liked his suit, but nothing else about that movie I liked. And then we got the full package with Tom Holland, but now it's kind of taken out of what they built us up around. So let's see, I guess, how they do with Venom. I mean, Venom wasn't great. It was only really good because of Tom Hardy, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know a lot of people are probably going to boycott it. Like, they won't do the pure Sony stuff, so we'll see. I know there's a lot of petitions online about it and stuff. Robert Plant, the next... Really? Miles Kennedy? Really? He's going to be the stand-in? Really? Wow. And new Tool is freaking awesome, Joker, by the way. I didn't mean to dissuade that. I love Tool. Absolutely. A few hours later... Some summoner... I got... That is some crazy strong ISO 8. Wait! Where's my son? My baby? Has anyone seen my baby? You lost our son? You're a bad co-parent. Leave it to Deadpool. Fed up with Deadpool's delusions of parenthood, you return to Sunspot, but telling him about Deadpool would surely only make things worse. Ah, welcome back, Summoner. You have news? I know that. Wait, what are you hiding? Is this how you treat all your friends, Tony? Yeah, I can hear it now. This is only the ones with a near omniscient knowledge of the events of the Battle Realm, but who've never spoken a word. Talking a lot doesn't equate to intelligence, despite how much you seem to enjoy speaking. Whatever, kid. Let's just hunt down your asset, so I can stop worrying about you using it to stage a corporate takeover. Were any of you guys invited to the beta for Old Man Logan and or Colossus? Curious. They got a pretty good mix of people, I think. From what I could tell, anyway. Summoner, I believe I owe you an explanation. Perhaps you'll be more forthcoming with me if I extend the olive branch first. You see, the asset I've lost is not a what, but a who. His name is Warlock, and he's a mechanical organism from another planet. He has a beautiful molecular and physiological composition. His race, they have a directive to infect and consume, but Warlock is unique. He possesses the ability, not the impulse. This techno-organic infection, this transmode virus of his, was the subject of an experiment that led us to this place. Bummer, Grunk. That's So at least you get to see it here. And remember, like I said, I have to put the disclaimer out that everything you see can change at any time. And they just released it today, so I know a few people have been at a few videos on it already, but at least I get to be on day one showing you guys. I'm telling you, because there's no embargo for it, which is really nice. I had constructed a reality stasis chamber to isolate any potential problems arising from the experiment. In theory, it separates anyone inside of it from their reality as to prevent catastrophe. Unfortunately, Nathaniel Essex and his cronies found their way inside and sabotaged my work to try to use Warlock for their own ends. Let me guess. Portuguese tech brother over there forgot to lock the door. Cala boca. I am Brazilian. Mr. Sinister is a genius, and an evil one at that. Idiota. Again, I apologize for the bad accent. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I need to put a marker too. So yeah, 5-star, 6-star, couple 4 stars, couple 3 stars, some odds and ends, some Cavaliers. That is what I have for this evening later on. And of course, Old Man Logan and their intrusion caused the chamber to destabilize, and it short-circuited my experiment and sent us here to the battle run. In the confusion, Warlock became scared, and I don't know where he ran off to. Now, do you know where Warlock? Oh, to be a fly on the wall, Duffy, for this. I would very much like to know where your buddy's gone. Then perhaps you should have waited until he finished talking to hear the answer, you boor. Damn, they found us. Yeah, Old Man Logan, Colosus. Who are you looking more forward to see? Like, I've seen it both ways. I think I've seen more Old Man Logan because I think he's gotten some really good, powerful punches going on now. Such a shame Marco's mystic boon can't save him from a life of genetic mediocrity. Perhaps you'll show more potential, Summoner. Vinnie Jones? I'm partially there. Actually, I sounded kind of probably more like clobbering time. But you gotta get that. Yeah. 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 Luckily, you only have to suffer through it a little bit. Sunspot once again pleads with you to help him find his friend. Feeling guilty, you return to find Deadpool waking up from his wild night. Ah, my head. What happened last night? Wait, do you mean someone tried to beat you up? I wouldn't know a thing about that. Violence is never the answer. My family-friendly reputation speaks for itself. My films are always R-rated. R for really wholesome and ridiculously appropriate. Wade. No. Get your ass over here, Wade. McCoy's ISO stash has gone missing, and the last time that happened, you'd stuffed it all down your... Oh, crap. Summoner, why do you keep letting Wade drag you into these things? Whatever. Just don't get in my way. Listen, Wade. McCoy told me to deter you from stealing his ISO again. So you know that means it's time for your spanking. Oh! What's the safe word? Wait a minute. I remember what that means. Please, no. Please, I have a son. Save me, Summoner. Deadpool, in a panic and seeking to avoid responsibility at all costs, pushes a Summoner to the front of him to take the brunt of Cable's attack. What a coward. Hey, I resent that. I could totally... Oh, right, the battle. After defeating Cable, Deadpool comes clean about his Robo-Pool and his unique abilities. Cable is unsurprisingly not impressed. The hell I'm gonna let you just keep it as your pet? Wade, look at my arm. You think this feels nice? I live in a constant state of agony. We should put that on a motivational poster. You're a real inspiring figure, Dayspring. You think this feels nice? I live in a constant state of agony. I'm feeling so motivated already. I'm sure it'll fly off the shelves. Last month was really good. So this month is okay so far. We got a couple more to go, but it's just been okay. I know the last two are probably the best. They do come up with some pretty good panels for, a mobile game that focuses not on panels but on fighting. But I like it anyway. Enough damn jokes. I'll help you find this definitely not your kid. But I'm telling you, it won't make it past me alive. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Just between you and me, Summoner, we won't let that happen. What was that? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. But it was most certainly something. Quit being a narc. Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That was pretty good. It's just some eerie music going on in the background. What the heck? You know what's funny is I actually pay for this service that you're hearing, and I still get copyright strikes left and right. Kills me. Ah, it feels like only yesterday we were frolicking in the park playing hooky. Output emotional outburst. SOB. Heh. We're in a deep scroll. We were in a deep scroll looking at inspirational internet videos. Robopool got so emotional. Co-routine, sustained sadness. SOB. Sob. Return. I can hear his sobbing like it was yesterday. The sobbing intensifies. Hey, wait a minute. Robopool! Robopool. What is RoboCop under? Like, is it just its own thing? Or is it, because I know they make comics and stuff from it, I just don't know who owns it. Who owns the rights for it? Because that would be rather funny to cross those guys over and make an actual Robopool. You shall go no further, Summoner. This one wishes to be free from the control of others. Randall? That's entity designated Featherpool. To you, come home to your papa. Run into my arms.
I've got the developers to put that bug back in where the game goes in slow-mo. That'd be so great.
Want self-freedom. Self want to find self without friend pool. Friend pool hurt self. Friend pool friend no more. Just entity designate pool. Out of the way, Vision. I got no problem if he wants to be a robot on his own, but I'm about to let him turn I'm not about to let him turn the whole battle realm into robots. I'm afraid I must not allow it. I actually thought this fight in Uncollected and the cable at the beginning of this one were more difficult challenges than Warlock and what's up, Little? How you doing? And Sunspot. Either one. Like, I had no problem with either one of those guys.
Robopool, don't scare me like that. I was so worried about you. I'm never letting you out of my sight again, little chimichanga. You're just so cute, I want to eat you up.
Self-scared. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with. What's going on, little Grux? How you doing? We're doing story time, so I'm reading through the story right now. I haven't actually got to read it this month. Even though I've completed all of them, I still haven't read it through. And I thought, why not? Might as well get a potion out of that. This one's Sunspot, right? So I just have this one and one more, and then it's done. Ascani-san. What is that? I didn't even know the game files had those characters in them. Let me try. I haven't washed my suit since the game came out. Did it work? But it did not work. I thought that's funny. I haven't seen those characters before. I do it once a month, man. Every month I do one time read through for, because I actually kind of like them. But I'm a comic book nerd, so I like pretty much all things comics. So just something I do once a month, and I have fun with it. As these guys can tell you, I'm terrible voiceovering these characters. Terrible. I know, right? That's how I started doing this. So I did it once, and everybody in the stream was like, "Oh, you need to keep doing that." I'm like, "Oh crap," and I'm stuck. So it kind of became a thing for me. So that's why I do it. Hey kid, I don't suppose you got something to do with this hunk of junk, do you?
Cover your ears, sweetie. He didn't mean that.
But Cable was never one to mince words, and he meant everything he said.
You're a real jerk, you know that?
Warlock, come back with me now. We have work to finish.
Warlock? Do you mean Adam Warlock? I don't think he's in the game yet, despite how many threads everyone always makes about him.
That was funny. That was funny. And guilty. I've certainly read and voiced I would like to see Adam Warlock in the game. It's actually auto fighting. Stark's just slow sometimes.
Don't play dumb. You know who I'm talking about. You're Robopoo. Whatever you've deluded yourself into believing, Wade, you're wrong. It's not your child, that's my friend, and his name is Warlock.
The hell he is. He's a danger to everyone. I'm gonna destroy him.
Not if I have anything to say about it. You knew about this all along, and you said nothing, Summoner? I trusted you to find my friend, and you just let Wilson play house with him. Output emotional plea. Self not feel like friend. Self feel like asset. And self not asset. Self. Warlock. We'll talk about this in a moment. First, I need to deal with Cable and the Summoner. It's become clear you're a liability, and there's only one thing the Costa International does with liabilities.
Liquidation. Okay, now that was very French and totally terrible. So, yeah, my bad. In the resulting kerfuffle, Sunspot, Cable, and Iron Man are slowed for just long enough to let Warlock, Deadpool, and the Summoner escape.
What, if I can call you by your real name? Wouldn't that help? Why do you hate me?
Output honesty. Self wish to be owned self. Self not hate Pool. Pool help self escape. If Pool want be friend Pool again. If Pool love self, Pool let self go. And for once in his annoying, wasteful, vapid life, Deadpool felt the warmth of selfishness wash over him. He was considering doing the right thing. On point. On point. Self-happy. Entity designate Pool. Entity designate friend Pool. Ah, the code. The lovely code. So it looks like that is some maybe Ruby on Rails or I don't know, basic programming. Java at the outset? I mean, there's no if ors or anything like that, so I'm not sure what programming language that is other than Warlock language.
Warlock, please. It is not safe with Wilson. This place is dangerous, and we can't afford getting hurt. You getting hurt.
Self-actualization. Self-no-want. Self-tell friend Bobby already. Self-not machine to be used.
Use you? What do you mean? We were working together too.
Friend Bobby no work with self. Friend Bobby threat like machine. Self-machine. Friend Bobby calls self friend, but friend Bobby hurts self always. Boy, Warlock's got some weird ways of saying things. Kind of like a robot. Oh! It's because he is one. A techno-organic one, as we've learned. So we got Old Man Logan and Colosus beta coming out. Like, I've not even logged into it yet. I just have the access, so you guys get to see what it's like ground up in there. And then switch back for the crystals. Luke Cage. He's gonna get indestructible. This is actually gonna be the longest fight that I've had here because of his indestructible. There we go. Love that unavoidable damage from Domino. Just hurt you for no reason. I like being on the giving end. I hate being on the receiving end of that stuff. Like, I hate her as a boss or mini boss, especially like Stun Immune, where she gets lucky a lot and you get unlucky a lot. But I digress. Self-say, self-hurt. Stop, please. But, friend Bobby, push harder. I shouldn't have let my ambition blind me to your pain, Warlock. But our work can change lives. We can work towards the greater good. Who greater good? Self-deserve happy. If friend Bobby no give happy to self, happy take happy for self. So self use accident as escape and find friend pool and take happy. I'm sorry, Warlock. You're right. Nothing is more important than your safety and happiness. I won't forget that. So, you're not gonna take this guy back to where you came from? No, Nathan. Warlock is right. He deserves to choose his own happiness, regardless of what I think he's capable of. I have a feeling we're in for a twist. What's up, Buster Barley? How you doing? Hey, thank you very much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Muchas gracias. So we are like one frame away from finishing this off, so let's see what happens. I still can't let that thing go walking around infecting everything it sees. Not on my watch, Dayspring. Here, kiddo, have some of that juicy Tier 7 Tech ISO 8. It's not even in the game yet. Wait, no. ISO 8 will polarize his circuits and he'll reboot his system. He'll... Input ISO 8 success. Self feel good. Well, I appreciate the follow, man, and glad you have to hang out some and have yourself a good night. You can catch it on demand if you want to see the Old Man Logan and Colosus stuff. See, it's fine. Entity designate opponent summoner. Coroutine battle protocol. Uh-oh. It's not fine. It's not fine. Summoner. If you can temporarily incapacitate him, I can reset his system. Begin life glow transfer. So that's gonna be the end of it, I think, right? I don't think there's anything afterward. Nope. Alright, so that was the end of it. That is story time. I'm gonna put the marker in. Good deal. Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick break, reset and get into the beta. So just so you know, I gotta go in here. So for those that have not done a beta before, and I now have a yellow tab. If I click on the yellow tab, this is where I get into the beta. But it only comes up when I restart the game, and then I get the choice of either going into beta or the main game. So what I'll be doing is I'll be choosing beta, and then you'll get to see it as it comes up. But give me a few minutes to reset here, get a quick new drink because I'm out here, and I'll be right back.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind works backwards just for a minute, I hold on to you before the memory's gone. I remember you. You left my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you.
Okay, I'm back. I got into the beta and I'm loading it into the screen now. Which you should be seeing momentarily. There it is. So, how do you know you're in beta? This is the question that I get. If you were invited to the beta, obviously it says Champion Update Beta. And you're not in an alliance, they basically just import your character from whatever timestamp they took it from and put it into the beta server. Then they give you these updated emails. I'm going to show you the ones that I've read. So this is what we get. It says, here's your greetings. You have all the resources they're going to give me. Make sure I have the champions. So it runs from the 26th to the 30th. So today through the 30th. And there'll be a little survey afterward. And this is giving you access to the forums for the beta. And then they also give you... Alright, so they're going to give me 20 million of gold, 1,000 of the mutant ISOs. And then they're going to give me a 5-star and a 5-star Colosus and an Old Man Logan. Even though I have them both, before I claim this, I'll show you. So I have both of these champions already. You see I have my Colosus here. And he's currently at 160 because I've duped him that many times. Not because I have given any resources to him yet. And he's rank 1. And then I also have the Old Man Logan, who is only dupe level 20, so I've only duped him one time. He's also rank 1. So one of the cool things they do is they give you these resources, which we will now claim. And then you get all this stuff for your character. And you get to, sorry, the cat just jumped up here again. You get to update these guys. So, in the store, under the main featured item set, you're going to see rank up gems, you're going to see energy refills, and they're all going to be like really cheap to get signature stones, so you can bring them up to 200. Get some revives and stuff real cheap, just so you can do as much testing as possible, which is what we'll be doing. And you can rank them up from, you know, rank down and rank up is what you can do, I should say. So we'll do some rank ups. Like we'll buy a couple of those. We'll buy a couple of those. Because we're going to rank up Old Man Logan and buy a couple of those. So they're basically what they're going to allow you to do is not only rank up Old Man Logan and Colosus, but they give you kind of a little bit of play to rank up other champs too. So while you're in here doing it, you might as well rank them up, kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm buying all these rank ups. For really cheap so that we can rank these up. Some signature stones, we're just gonna blast it. I'm not gonna worry about the rank downs. I will grab some level 5 health. Some revives. Team revives. That should get us enough to get these guys up. So first thing I want to look at Actually buy those? Didn't. Alright, so first thing we want to look at is on the champions. Oh, that's really funny. So these two champions are the new ones. And the ones that I originally had are not. So in retrospect, I'll show you what I'm talking about. When I filter out, you're going to see I still have OML Logan and Colosus at their same levels. But then I have two new ones. So these are the new ones that we get to play with. Or that we should play with, rather than the old ones. So these will have the new abilities, these guys. Which means I should probably get from the store some awakening gems. Might as well get a few of those. Alright. Now, let's go into here. And we're gonna awaken these guys. We'll look at them first. So currently, the signature ability is called Old Scars. He's got the same attributes, it looks like. Looks like they might have, we'll do side by side in a minute. But it looks like they might have upped maybe his attack. Which we could find that out later. His actual attacks are X slash, 100% chance to inflict an armor debuff, break, removing one armor up buff and reducing armor rating by 633 for 10 seconds. That's the Primal Rage is 80% chance to inflict bleed, dealing 333 over 5 seconds, critical hit, causing a critical bleed, multiplying the bleed by critical damage multiplier. And then Kill Frenzy. To certain life, and this ain't Texas. 100% chance to inflict deep bleed debuff, deep bleed, which counts as a bleed effect, lasting 35. That's a long bleed. But it's only 715 direct damage. Logan has more than 5 Fury buffs in addition to deep bleed, and additional deep bleed. So you can build his Furies up. You can get him to do multiple deep bleeds. That's nice. While deep bleed is active, Logan's attacks gain 633% critical rating and ignore physical resistance. That's nice also. So those are coinciding with what we saw before. He's got some new synergies. The synergies are MCOC. He gets 1,000 energy resistance if force field is active. For X23, enemy bleed debuffs suffer a minus 25% potency, and for Old Man Logan is a plus 10% attack rating, and attacks have 20% chance to remove one rock stack or rock shield. That's nice. So that's a cord killer there. And or thing, right? And then with Mysterio, when regenerating from the use of reflection gas, Mysterio heals an additional flat 10% health. And from Old Man Logan, the first time Logan gains a 0 damage passive bleed each fight, he gains 2 more. Additionally, his regeneration rate is increased by 10%. That's a good one. Oh, and they're putting in Johnny Flame, Human Torch. All champions gain 130% or plus 130 armor rating, I should say. For Wolverine, all champions gain some crit rating, and for Hulk, it's a 6% attack increase. The last three are they're the same, but the new with Mysterio and X23 and MCOC are new. So let's go ahead and awaken him first. And now let's see what those do. So whenever he gains one of his damage passive bleeds, it has a 26% chance to gain 400% duration.
So remember that at level 1 is 26%, and his first special attack each fight gains 243 attack rating. So that's his first one every fight. So the percentage increase and the first attack bonus are what's going to go up for each level that we give him in signature stones. So let's give him some signature stones and see what it does. So it was at 26 and is now at 26.6 and 246 instead of 230. So by that, we put him up. Just take him to 100. So halfway up, it's going to give you maybe. All right, so halfway up, now we're at 47%. That was a good increase. And 381. So that's almost a 50% chance to deal an extra 400% duration. That's pretty cool. I need to get here, 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 here. They should have a ton, yeah. Now for him, if we do another, I got 60 in here. I need to get another 40 or so from the store. Bring them all the way up. See what I think it should be at like 50, maybe a flat 50%. We'll see. I don't know what you can do. I want to see. Just buy them so I can just get it in the stash. All right. So we come back in, do the filter again for our Colosus, or Old Man Logan. Finish him. Oops, finish him. Okay. Max him out. See what we get. So it's nice that they have rank down tickets too, so you get a good idea of the rates and all that. All right, so now at 200, he is 61 and 477 increase on attack. So that's not bad, guys. That's not bad. All right, moving on. Get rid of these. Level him up. We're gonna see what his PI is also along the way. Just as a quick reference before we do. So he's at 41, 34. So his PI has increased. I can't tell you the exact amount it's increased yet. I don't know. I've only had him as a rank 1, but I can tell you that it has increased because 34 to 40 whatever doesn't happen by just an awakening gem and a single rank up. So Now he's at 58.21. Go to stash. We'll do a filter on those only. Make this go by much faster. So at level rank 2, he's at 54.78. Rank 3, he's sitting at 70. $74.90. Oh, almost 75 at just rank 3. Do I have other rank 3s? Let's see where they're at. So he's better than most of the others. Because Sabretooth is also rank 3. And he's just below him, right? 75. Okay. So he's about middle of the mutant form there. We'll keep upgrading him here. At rank 4. Rank 4, he's gonna be at 98.50, and that is gonna be higher than, because my Archangel's rank 4, my Omega Red's rank 4, so he's in between those two. So he's got a pretty high PI at this level. Which is important, trust me. Let's continue on. Let's max him out. And then we'll see his new stuff. Take him into Realm of Legends, maybe. Get a quick, because they only give us a certain amount of things we could do with them, I think, at first. You'll see. Like, we won't have the monthly events, or at least we didn't before. That's a crazy amount of ISO. So that's what we're looking at. Maxed out. 1320. Let's do a... take off that particular filter. All right, so maxed out, he's looking at under Stark Spidey, but over Hyperion by about 100 PI over Hyperion with my current masteries. So he's not super high, but he's probably around the 10 something, I'd say, without masteries. Maybe 10-2 or something like that. Let's see. Let's take him into something. Like they don't normally give us a lot. You'll see. Oh, we do get to take him into Act 2, Act 6. They must have caught me in the middle of doing something, eh? So they are giving us the monthly. So when they ported this, I was doing my master, it looks like. You can't do verses. that, but I think in the special quest, yes, I can get into Realm of Legends. So let's take him in and let's try him out. Let's give him one of his synergy teams. Right, we'll pick him first, and we'll see the synergy. I think I want to do MCOC one. And since they don't stack, I can care less about the other. Mysterio for sure, because that was a really nice regeneration rate increase. We'll do this team. We'll give him extra crit, extra attack, and yeah, let's see what happens. We're gonna watch the numbers. I remember before it would take forever to kill this guy. Let's see where we sit now with how he does. Keep a close attention on this damage he's doing. Especially my first special attack damage. That should be an increase on that. Really? Scrub. That was about 10k. But I got the deep bleeds going on. I did, however, regenerate all the way back up to full health. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. That was nice. And I got the credit because I got 15 Furies built up now. That was a nice one. 16k. This ain't so bad, guys. I might get to a special 3 and get some Furies built up. This regen is really nice now, or I say really nice, it's much better. So really, looks like special one, spamming special one is like the best thing you can do. Look at that, 20,000? That's crazy. Under 200, so actually I could have probably done that under 150. I mean, first thoughts is super nice. Super nice. You can see the
internal global in here is talking about it too. I'm more curious about some of the Colosus stuff, but I want to do one more fight here with against Captain Marvel here. I certainly have to get used to using them. Like, I'm not good at his timings or anything yet. He's not a very fast mover. This is his buffs right here. Like, I'm in the beta right now. You see it says Old Man Logan beta? These are what they're giving him right now. And what's up, LAX? So yeah, I'm doing a live beta right now. Now remember, everything in here is subject to change, but as of right now, today, these are the new buffs that they're giving him. And I'm so far pretty impressed with Old Man Logan. Honestly. He's got a viable region, finally. And the I don't know, man. You know, 10. It's under 200 hits, dude. That's pretty good. Like, it's not gonna be like a domino. They're not gonna put another domino in. They're not gonna put another god tier. But if they make him demigod tier, which this right now feels that to me. Now, I don't know about his other abilities, but and keep in mind, this is a fully ranked up, fully max sigged Old Man Logan. So, and he's got a good synergy team with him right now. So, yeah, much more to be tested, but my initial is, it's not terrible. Like, it was fun to play. The increase in the region with the synergy makes it region actually freaking worth it. So you get it every 10 seconds no matter what, which is nice. So there's more to learn about him, because look, like, his character is huge now. Like, his sheet is huge. One of the things that I know I'm not doing quite right is the how to stack the bleeds.
and make them more potent, which I'll have to read more about. I just want to do an initial. Here he is. Let's see what we can do. Like tomorrow's going to be a lot more in depth with them. But that was Old Man Logan. Now I want to put in Colosus in there and bring him up and get an initial on him, which is what we'll do now. So champions, which I think it's kind of funny and cool. I have a Colosus and I have an Old Man Logan, but you have to use the ones that they give you in this beta. So that's what he looks like now. Oh, and his PI is like in between like Archangel and Omega Red as far as PI, which is not terrible, but it's not great either. Let's do this. Let's do these. So there he is. Let's go ahead and upgrade him up. See what his difference in PI level is between what it was and what it is now. So it looks like he actually went down in, well, no, because I have to get the signature stones in. I think I have what, 160 in him. What we could do here is just fill his up. See what it looks like. So we have the exact number to beat. It's going to be 3664 when I get him completely upgraded. So 3664 is what we're looking to beat. And this is the board because I can go back and forth between my inventory and the store and get all the signature stones. I thought I bought a bunch of them. We'll see. I need like 120, 118. From said store. Grab another 100. Oh, I can already, he's already beating him. So old Colosus right now, I got him maxed out. And he's at 3664. New Colosus is already not maxed out, only halfway maxed at 3701. The other thing I'm going to look at is, so he's got whatever Colosus immunities protects him from an effect. He has a 40% chance to get an armor buff for 15 seconds. And he has a 27% chance to convert an expiring armor up into a permanent one. So he is now immune to all bleed, incinerate, cold snap, and frostbite. That's nice. That's nice. Additionally, if he is not fighting a tech champ, he also is immune to armor break and armor shattered debuffs. So Medusa no more? Armor breaking him? Wow. Start a fight, gains an additional indefinite armor up for each X-Men champion on his team, including himself. So he's only going to get one, plus any other mutant champs. Unless otherwise stated, Colosus armor buffs provide 211 armor rating. Additionally, for each armor buff Colosus has, he gains an additional crit damage rating. Colosus' ability accuracy is below 100. He gains a 100% power rate for the duration of the attack. That's pretty cool. Damage is capped at 150% of the opponent's attack rating. That's nice too. Each time the damage cap is hit, the duration of Colosus armor buffs are refreshed. Wow, they're making him a tank now. That's what they're doing. There's a chance to gain an armor buff lasting 15 seconds for parries. If contact is made by basic attacks, Colosus has a 100% chance to inflict a stun debuff lasting 1 second. He has the parry mastery. This will also deal an additional 346 direct damage. Wow! The opponent is stunned. Colosus' heavy attacks will remove the stun. Removing a stun with this ability gives Colosus a Fury passive up to 100% attack rating for 3 seconds. So if you heavy them, you get a quick Fury, but you can really go to ham on them. Special attack 1 gives you a definite armor up, 5% chance to per armor up to inflict a stun for 2 seconds. That's a flat rate though, so that's not gonna proc very often. Special 2 is unblockable now. When activated, and for each armor buff, Colosus has a 50% chance to gain another lasting 15 seconds. The buffs do not count towards the max stack limit, allowing him to temporarily go above his armor up buff. That's really nice. 100% chance to inflict an indefinite passive fatigue on the opponent, reducing their critical rating by 1900. He activates Organic Steel, increasing the amount of damage reduced by armor and resistances by 2% per armor up. Additionally, while Organic Steel is active, Colosus is unstoppable while blocking, allowing him to shrug off attacks. Wow. So he's got quite a bit coming his way. Alright, let's just go ahead and finish this up. Another 18 or so. And then we'll rank him up and see where he ends up. And see what the levels were. Percentage, what his percentages and stuff end up being. Good old network errors. Nothing like sitting around waiting for your Wi-Fi. Ugh. I wonder if that server just crashed. The beta server might have just crashed. If that's the case, we'll just go back to doing the crystals and then there's a cat over here trying to bite my hand. Oh, we got back in the beta. Okay. All right, let's go up to 200 on him now. Like it doesn't like 200. There we go. Okay, so at 200, the new Colosus is now at 4022. That's not terrible. That is not terrible. And, oh, I wanted to see his percentages, right? And he's got now a 50% chance to gain the arm wrap for 15 seconds and a 37% chance to convert them. So that didn't go up a lot.
But, you know, flat 50 and 37 is not terrible. It's not bad. Go ahead and bring them all the way up now. Try and get this as quick as possible. I think he's gonna have a pretty high PI, honestly. Come on, Colosus. There you go. Terrible. I don't know how many people were invited to this. Yeah, so far Old Man Logan looks pretty good. I'm just now getting into Colosus, man. I will probably do a quick run through like I did with them. Go back and have you seen any of the Colosus stuff? Looks like Colosus is gonna be like a tank and a half. It's gonna be hard. Like if you don't have shock, you might as well kind of forget about anything. Or a tech armor break something. Or just very long fights. Hey, hey. There we go, one more. Oh, nice. So you... So far, Old Man Logan was really nice. I mean, I was getting some pretty good damage out of him. I mean, he's not like the best damager, but he's certainly higher class. Is that what you were coming up with on him? And again, I haven't seen Colosus enough yet to make an opinion. I'm allowed to, though. At least a quick one. Alright. So now we have him fully maxed out. See where he sits in the list. So him and Old Man Logan are just about the same. Over Hyperion, under Stark Spidey. Not so bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not the highest PI. Let's go in there and see what new stuff we have. Well, like I said, we'll do some much more extensive testing later. But so his new are going to be Wolverine, OML, Logan. That's nice. They start with 1 bar of power. I should put that guy. And then for each mutant, remember, impenetrable hide. Metal mayhem. Let's see. A Mega Red, 4% critical damage for each spore on the opponent. Wolverine, 20% stronger bleeds. Oh, nice. And a 5% critical rate. I mean, if they were only Wolverine, we're in a 5-star, man. I was definitely going to say Demigod for Old Man Logan. So it's armor rating, critical, and 5% health. So let's do the critical. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have the all mutant team because he gets extra for each mutant on the team. Let's see what we get out of this. Because, I mean, just in my initial test, finding that he was doing that good, I know that you can find the tweaks that make him, like, really good, but let's see what this guy does. He's starting out with a Fury. He's definitely got some armor ups. Yes, I meant to get hit with that. There's the stun. Wow, he takes like no damage. I'm gonna push him up to special too. That was decent damage on a special team. So we got over that stun really fast. I got 17 stacks of armor. Like, this guy's like not even. That's a crazy amount of block damage going on. Crazy amount of block damage going on with him. That was a big hit. Place that fatigue on him. With block, man, I didn't take any damage at all, like 30. And I get more if I do that special too, right? I'm gaining so much power and I'm blockable. I'm at, what, 29 armor buffs? Oh my gosh, guys, that's insane. $32. $56. Like I'm trying to get hit here. See if I can get him back up. 30,000 on the special. No, man. Silver, I'm gonna say Colossus is probably in the god tier at this point, dude. That's insane what I'm doing. And just the punishment I purposely took just to take like a 0.5% of damage from him. That's crazy. That's crazy. And he did it quicker than Old Man Logan. I just beat them quicker than Old Man Logan. Wow. I'm gonna call. Sorry about the noise there. I'm gonna call, dude. Colossus at first look is probably god tier, man. Like, that's insane. I never would have thought those words would have came out of my mouth about Colossus in a million years. Let's see how I do with another fight real quick. That's just crazy. And there is a chance you can stun lock him? You'd have to get some really good RNG, but it can happen. When to get to the special 3. And then I got that. Dude, that's crazy. No doubt, man. Like, I'm taking these hits purposely for the most part. And the fact that Special 2 is always unblocked. Did you see that? 34,000? Because I took those hits and got the Fury. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Wow. Wow. I'm pretty impressed there. I'm definitely looking way deeper as soon as I can. But for those that didn't see it, now you have seen it. And now, let's get me back out of beta. This is how you do that. That's some really fun stuff, actually. I was having fun with that. I don't think I did not expect them to be. I actually expected Colossus to probably be tanky, obviously from reading all the armor up stuff. But I wasn't expecting the damage output I was getting out of him. Yeah, that's. I could absolutely see it, man. I mean, I was at 160, but I was not doing like anything special. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything special with what I was doing. But I could totally see it being easily that. So I would say at this point, Colossus is pushing that god tier, not the demigod. And Old Man Logan, I need to do some more testing, but he was doing pretty good too. I just have to learn to play him better because I honestly didn't play him before. I didn't play Colossus either, but he's kind of easier to pick up on what you need to do. All right, let's do some crystals because I'm like past time anyway. So let's get these out of the way because I have been saving for you guys, and I have. Let's see. We'll do that later. I have 8 premiums here. Let's just pop those, see if I get any kind of luck going at all. Anything over 2-star? Yeah, I got a 3 and a 4-star. That's nice. And it looked like they were all like max synced. That's nice too. Alright, now I have a 4-star in here. We'll pop. Good old Jane Foster. Like, I wouldn't know if I didn't go a night without a Jane Foster. Honestly. Like, I just expect it at this point. Alright, moving on. Premiums over here. We'll get the 10-pack. Then we need to buy some more. That should do it. Popping 6. You got your 4th 565 yesterday. Who'd you get? Who'd you bring up? And awesome, by the way. You're about to see my next 6-star and my next. Hopefully, God tier 5-star. I'm calling it. Before anybody else gets the chance, I'm calling it. Get that going. Alright. We're almost there. We're getting down to the juicy ones. I'm trying to rush through it because I'm late, obviously. I want to spin this guy. This is the Grandmaster that I've been saving. Get that red Hulk going. That's what I want. What's up, Crooked Ugly? Welcome back. I'm just finishing up my crystals, brother, so... Oh, no, really? 5-star. That works. That works. That works. I'll take it all day long. I am. So I did my story time. I did my initial beta test for Oh Man Logan and Colosus. And now I'm doing my crystal opening. So you took Killmonger. Nice. Dude, Killmonger. I love Killmonger. Unfortunately, I don't get to play him enough because they always want him for defense or something, but I love Killmonger. Alright, we're going to spin this 5-star. And we're going to hopefully get a new champion out of it. Or an Iceman dupe would be alright. New champion or an Iceman dupe. That's what we're going for. But the 6-star is going to be the one we want to check out after this. You know what? I don't know. I don't want to say that. Let's just let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. It's gonna give me a Red Hulk. That's what I'm gonna get. I just saw him twice. Come on, come on. It's gonna spin itself out in a second. There it goes. Alright, that was all on its own. What's it gonna be? Come on. Really, the Morningstar? Really? Come on, man. Like, I guess there's worse. She's actually not bad. She's really actually pretty good. I just didn't want her. I know, right? I'm waiting for it. If I'm gonna get a Red Hulk, let's give me a 6-star Red Hulk. Then I'll freak the fuck out. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. Freak the heck out. Nick Fury. So that waiting thing, that did me no good. So I'm gonna blindly push. I'm gonna blindly push it. There you go. It was blind. What's it gonna? Oh, no. Oh, I'll take Venom the Duck. I like Venom the Duck. Yeah, I'll take that one. I can use him. Venom the Duck. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's true. Oh, thanks, man. All right, fellas. It's that time. I'm actually way past time, but I've enjoyed my time with you. I will be back. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. Should be back tomorrow. We'll do some more OML Logan and Colosus. Remember, nothing is final with what you see. But I hope it is, because they've so far it's looking really good. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side tomorrow. Peace out.